There are so many things that you can do to an embroidery design right on screen on the Husqvarna Viking Designer EPIC 2. You don't need to purchase any extra software to have these features. And I'm going to actually show you with one of your built-in designs in the children's section. These little monsters are so fun. I actually did a recent television show where we made chair covers, and then I actually added a fun embroidery on the back. So for younger grades, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, how fun it is to have a cover with a pocket and then add something in here. Now this is an applique, so that green fabric there has actually been added. And I actually changed the color from its original size. But I want to show you how we can size, move, rotate, and mirror image an embroidery design. So if you're not already at this screen, make sure you just come over and down here to Start New, and that will bring up an empty screen. If your designs don't automatically come up, which mine did, but if they didn't, you can go ahead and touch the little symbol with the flower on the maroon background. This particular design is found in your menu C. So A is Signature Designs, B is Golden Collection Designs, and C starts the Children's Designs. Now if you want to see all the designs in this category, you can go ahead and touch in this top corner, and you'll notice you'll get a much larger viewing area of all the designs. Because in this category, gosh, there's 56 designs. And once again, I highly encourage you to stitch out your designs, because even though they kind of look kind of cutesy and okay here, they're going to look much better stitched out, just like I had fun stitching this little guy out in fun colors. So I'm going to just touch and hold. That will bring that design into the screen. I'm going to center it just so it brings it into there. You're going to see how big it is. It does immediately go to the 200 by 200 hoop. So he's not a full 8 inches square, but he is up there in size. So if you do want him a little bigger and filling in an area, that is one way to do it. Now you do notice something on this design. Do you notice there's some missing things, or it appears that they're missing? His teeth are not showing up on screen. And that's because this design was saved with white teeth, and I have a white background. So a quick little side note here on the little grid picture. Do you notice the little triangle in the lower right corner? That means if I touch and hold the grid area, that's how I get my background color choices up. And with that, if I just turn this to a different color other than white, you're going to notice that now you can see all the extra detail, especially the part that's in white and why it wasn't actually showing up. So just note that the reason for the background color is so if you are going to create a design and you know you're going to stitch it on a certain color of fabric, bring up that certain color of fabric, and then you'll definitely see, okay, are you going to have enough contrast by the colors you actually choose? Okay, back to what we were originally designed to do. So being able to size a design. So anytime that you have a box around the design, you have the option to just touch and drag that box. So you can find how big you want it or how small you want it, and you're going up or down 20%. Now, if you want to have more options for sizing, remember you can download the complimentary software, which we'll put links below this YouTube video, where you can go and visit Husqvarna Viking's website, download the free software, and in there you can size designs much bigger and change the stitch count. So just note that that is an option for you. But you know, a lot of times we just need to kind of do it up or down just a little bit. So when you're in the sizing option, if you just need to kind of tap it, then this little arrow areas will allow you to do just that. Now what if I wanted a taller monster? We can take the lock off and then just make him taller, and then we could also make him skinnier. So we could actually kind of change the proportion, so you're not just locked into proportional sizing, you can actually do some other changes to a design. Great way to make it fit in an area that you are working with. Now, if that is not the look that you're going for, remember you have the undo feature that will assist of getting you back to where you started. Next, let's talk about rotation. Again, you can bring your finger right up to the center top, and you're noticing right here, you're seeing your degree rotation and what angle you are turning that. Now, again, I'm going to put that back to normal. Probably the one I use the most is more the center option, which is 90-degree rotation, and keep touching it and you'll get all degrees all the way around. If you touch and hold the rotation option, and then again for moving, if you want to just touch and drag that, you can do it with your fingers, but remember you have the ability to really move it small increments across the screen or up with these arrows right here. Need it back in the center, touch the center, and it will return you back so things are centered in your hoop. Now, you won't probably see as much mirror image feature here, but watch his tongue. You can mirror image it right to left and up and down. So you do have, and you can put on both mirror images all at once. So just note that those are features, all those things we do use quite a bit in our Embroidery Essentials online course. So if you are looking to have ways where you'll work with more of your machine, I highly recommend that you check out what we have been talking about and work through all 15 embroidery techniques that are available with the Embroidery Essentials course.